guys, I am back for the cutting of the soap that has Passionate Kisses in it. Now I've decided to call it Moonlight Kiss because I based it on a design of the moon moth, which is actually in a group of member of the Carolina soap makers, and we're having a challenge. So this is my challenge for that group. Deadline was the 15th, and so this is probably the only one I'm going to do in that challenge. And remember last time for the tall and skinny, I had to turn it on its side and kind of line it up to make sure that it doesn't move around on me. And I need to go through it. Wow, look at that. Okay, and on we go. I'm using this time to keep it from moving. Here we go. I love how it turned out. It is just like, wow. And I think some of the colors that mix on the top remind me of almost the head of the color of that moon moth. Because, you know, it had like a brown fuzzy head type. And even though it's not the colors, it kind of, I did a swirl. Remember, I did the 2 swirls down. And then I did the 2 swirls up. And I swirled it all in, and it's more of a drop swirl than anything else. That's what it ended up being. But in that drop swirl, I think it's done perfect. I love how it turned out. And here we go with that one. You know, tomorrow I'm going to be packaging my lilac soap that I made. It's got the Easter design. And I didn't make the Easter design in time to have it ready for Easter. And I just have been delaying on wrapping it until I got an impulse sealer. Well, the impulse sealer came in the mail yesterday. And so I will be able to package them, shrink wrap them better. So, here we go. Let's see. This one here, it's just looks marvelous. Now, I did not gel this. Gel is where you allow it to heat up, and it goes through saponification. It goes through a heat up phase. You allow it to heat up, and what happens is the colors darken and intensify because of the heat. Well, the flash point for Passionate Kisses was 155, so I put it in front of a fan and kept a fan on it. And I didn't put it in the refrigerator. I didn't go that far. I just put the fan blowing on it. And I think that worked pretty good to preserve the fragrance. And it smells delicious. And at the end of this video, I'm going to clean up the soap that I did the last time. I'm going to trim the sides and the sharp corners. And basically what you do is you clean up the soap to make it not have sharp corners when you take a bath with it. It's lovely. And I believe this time I am getting 12. Last time I cut them too big and I didn't get 12. There you go. This is the end piece. I've got 2 of them. And that was my tall and skinny mold, and this is what the top of them looks like. For the most part, some of them like that. I designed these so that they would definitely be a little different. Well, this one, see here, it's got the bumps like that. And this one here, it's got the 2 going together. In the future, I could design it where they both have pointed ends and it's like a little round moon shape. Not really moon, but just maybe a smiley, and not really being a smiley, but just a half oval pointy thing where it's going through each. That turned out pretty good. I'm going to be trimming and cleaning the lavender lemongrass bars. If you remember, I made my first soap making video where I made the embeds and then I made the soap and then I cut the soap. These are getting cleaned up today. These sharp edges are going away. So, you know, remember last time I said I used a potato peeler? Still using the potato peeler. I wish I had a planer. I still do not have a planer, although I just recently ordered a sealer for my wrapping. So maybe one day I will order a planer. But for right now, I'm using this. I'm taking the sharp edges away on the sides. I think I'm going to leave the top alone this time, unless it's on an end piece, and this one is an end piece. So this end piece, I'm going to have to very carefully bring it so that there are no sharp edges like that. So, and get it that side, and there, this one there, and this smells good. As it cures, the smell gets better and better for the lavender lemongrass. There's a lady in my church that really likes it. And my next door neighbor likes it a lot too. So, here we go. And I made about 15 of these. See, now this one's another one that has to come like this on the side. Get cleaned up so there's no sharp areas. Tomorrow I will be wrapping some Easter lilac things, and then I'll be putting those on Etsy after I get pictures of them wrapped. And getting the side here where it hangs over the mold, because it does hangs over the top of the mold when I have it in the mold. I overfill my molds quite frequently, and I especially overfill my tall and skinny mold on purpose. And there we go. On these. Now here, these are the tall and skinny ones. And just cleaning them up a bit so that when you wash with them, they're nice, smooth all over. I test all of my soaps about 2 weeks before they're finished drying. I let my soaps dry out, which is curing, for about 6 weeks. So if you see a video I posted yesterday, the Moonlight Kiss soap will be ready in 6 weeks from now. I make little soaps out of all the scraps. My way of testing them too, especially if it's a tall and skinny one and I don't have an extra little end piece. Okay, sometimes it comes in handy to have like this, keep me from breaking stuff off. So I'll go through here and get some of these. I might end up doing that with the Moonlight Kids too. Some of the teardrop shapes on the outside was over the edge just a bit. So basically I'm coming through here and getting the embeds that was over the edge. I don't discount my water like some do. I use 38%. It works great with my recipe that way. I don't want to rush the process. I don't need to rush it. Okay, now to finish up these, going down the sides. This is what they look like. They're the ones I piped the rose. The Easter ones have the, I had a mold that I bought that had Easter egg shape on it. And so I did the embeds in a mold. And then I piped on top with the basket weave tip and piped with the grass tip to kind of make a Easter basket of sorts for the Easter egg. And they look so cute. And the Easter eggs on top of them are scented with hyacinth. And the others are lilac. And tomorrow I will be packaging those up and getting pictures of them. And I will probably wait to load the video of me wrapping them until after I have them on Etsy. So I'll let you know that those will be available in my shop. And I have about 16 of those. I have 12 of the tall and skinny and 4 of the 1 pound mold, which is the regular size. It makes the short ones that are wide instead of skinny and tall. Well, one more to go. have that one. These will be 2 more weeks before they are finished curing where they can be packaged. And I'll say bye now.